What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Bioshock Infinite. We are here in front of what I can only assume is the Raffle fair. There's fireworks going off, there's music, people are singing, the sun is shining, Columbia is looking gorgeous. So let's go ahead and continue on forward. In our last episode, we were just kind of exploring Columbia, finding what was to be had, collecting silver eagles. We got our first plasmid vigor possession, and we're just going to continue on from here. Do a little more exploring before we go towards the music, just in case, don't want to miss anything. What is this? Columbia Police Station. This is gated off.
Sorry, son, this street is closed.
Well, alright. So, it seems that Raffle is the only way to advance. Figured as much. Let's go ahead and see what there is to see. Oh, got a vending machine. Get some muns.
We'll see about that.
You always got a feeling.
I'll see if I can find some more salts before we continue on. I'm already low. And what's cool about I mean, it was pretty easy to figure out in Bioshock. Bioshock was a little easier, actually, because it was just a bar, whereas Vigors in this game have a set amount you can use for salts, and you can upgrade them. As you'll see there, I have no more uses on my possession at the moment. My salts are too low. Here is the Raffle Fair. Or Raffle and Fair, I'm sorry.
Now, the 1912 Raffle has officially...
Does anybody see my green hand?
Mister!
Yes? Hello, young lady.
Sorry, no sale.
Silly? There's never a charge for the raffle. You've been sleeping under a rock?
77.
77. That's a lucky number.
Since
I'll be
when?
rooting for you.
Just because it has 7?
The bold!
23 is a lucky number.
Prettiest young white girl in all of Columbia?
What?
All right, then. The winner is number 77!
This is when we start to find out that something is wrong with this game. Or, not with the game, but with Columbia.
It was me! It was all me! Please! Please! Please, what are you doing?
Come on! Are you gonna throw it? Or are you taking your coffee black these days?
I'm the one you want!
See what I mean by the
Looks like
racism?
we've got a shy one here!
Got something for you, you son of a
We've got to
bitch.
do... Wait! It's him!
Now, where'd you get that brand, boy? Don't you know that makes you the backstabbing snake in the grass false shepherd?
The false shepherd! And we ain't letting no false shepherd into our flock! Show 'em what we got planned, boys!
Oh, fuck. Oh, shit.
Stop him! Stop him! The false shepherd's got to lead our lamb astray!
Good lord. I forgot how bloody this game is. Oh, and everyone's already cleared out. Good lord. Execution. Oh, I missed. Oh god. Oh my god. Boy, they really upgraded the blood and the gore. Can I go that way? Nope, locked out. Everyone's cleared out and we're locked out. Hey, baseball. Oh my god.
This way! Cover the gate!
Jesus. Sorry, mate. See, it's just regular cops we're fighting in this game.
You're not so damn...
Oh my lord. Ugh. God damn. We got ourselves our first firearm, boys and girls, the pistol. I remember when Bioshock first came out on the 360, one of the pre-order bonuses was you got the gold version of the weapon, and it looks like they just went ahead and made it gold to begin with, which is pretty cool, pretty nice of them. This is a pretty sweet little pistol, I'm not gonna lie. But it's definitely different from the usual take we've had on starting firearms, which is alright by me.
I told you, Comstock. You sell them paradise, and the customers expect cherubs for every chore. No menials in God's kingdom. Well, I have a man in Georgia who'll lease us as many Negro convicts as you can board. Why, you can say they're simple souls in penance for rising above their station. Whatever eases your conscience, I suppose.
I wasn't sure if I'd hack that. Looks like I missed. Oh boy. Do 'em up, turret! So these are the new turrets in the game, and these things are dope looking. They're like little robotic men. We'll check all these provisions. Fireworks all over the damn place. Trying to get these headshots. God damn. No mercy. Alright. I think we're good to... I feel like this went back to being bad. Yep, sure did. I forgot possession is only for a certain amount of time. You can eventually upgrade it to be better. Oh, hello. They come in on this. Jesus! What the hell?
Nobody deserves it more.
Oh, that was close. That was really close. Okay, now it looks like it does the same thing it did in the old Bioshocks, where if there's too many dead enemies, or you wait too long to loot them, they just turn into lockboxes, or, yeah, lockboxes. Which I'm okay with. Easy to find. Oh, hello. Woo! This thing is deadly accurate and very powerful. Where are you going? Things are spicing up. Probably should have used that earlier. Whatever. We'll be alright. Give us a chance to get past it at least.
To arms! The fireman! It's the fireman!
The fireman.
Where did he go? Take care of the son of a bitch!
Who is the fireman? Is he on my side? So now we are in the thick of it, and we are... Ooh. Hello. Oh. What was that? Oh. Empty coin purse. Keep an eye out for loot and voxophones. Make sure we check everywhere for anything and everything. Alright, let's go see who this so-called fireman is.
It's getting hot. What's going on?
That must be the fireman. Woo! God damn. Look at this place. Fucking ruined everything. Oh, hello. Devil's Kiss.
No, you only live once.
Booker DeWitt just made the first YOLO. Oh, fuck that. Oh, that would scare the shit out of me.
Throw a fiery grenade. Hold and release to create an explosive trap.
Alright.
That wasn't no sample.
Yeah, alright, Booker. Okay, so we're able to equip 2 weapons and 2 vigors at any time, and we press right bumper and left bumper to switch between them. Kill the policemen for me. Oh, shit. Whoa! I didn't know you could do that. That's awesome. Alright. Keep on going. Get us some loots. Guess we ain't getting over there. That's awesome. I like that a lot. I don't think I ever tried. Oh, wow. Monument Island. That whole fucking thing is just floating there. That's insane. Alright. Police line. Be entering the blue ribbon here. There's a piggy out front. There's no prices. How do I know I'm getting the best deal? Muns, hun. Here's some bread, some apples. So you see how you restore health in this game. It can regenerate over time, I believe, but okay. And we're leaving this area. But otherwise you just eat like regular food. There are health packs, but food is like the most common way to regain health. Comstock Center rooftops. Looks like we got 3 of these kinetoscopes in front of us. Season Pass awarded you 4 gear pieces, a golden machine gun upgrade, and a golden pistol upgrade. Okay, so yeah, it was the Season Pass, and since this game comes with all the DLCs, they're already given. Industrial Revolution awarded you 500 Silver Eagles, hell yeah, and 3 pieces of gear. Get them at the blue ribbon. Alright, I like that. Oh, you've unlocked 3 pieces of gear, collect them at the blue ribbon. Okay, cool. So we're getting, oh, for God's sake. You must collect all your rewards before continuing to Monument. Must I, or can I go without them? But it's cool that we get a jump on that. It does give us the old-time Season Pass rewards. I knew the gun wasn't initially gold. Looks like Columbia's had its fair share in the doings down in the Sodom below. We secede from this so-called Union. So Columbia is in fact separate from the Americas as of now, which explains that scene where they were attacking New York. So this is a place for those who do not want to belong to the Union. So it's that explains most of what Columbia is. It's basically for a general term, it's a group of people and individuals who wanted to stay Confederate, I guess would be the best term. And you'll see that later on. There's a lot of different examples of that. We got some pants, Ghost Soldier. Oh yeah, that's one of the cool things I like about this. You actually wear different clothes and they give you different abilities, which is pretty helpful in the long run, and you find plenty more throughout the game. So we'll see what we start with here. Ghost Soldier. Killing with a vigor trap has 70% chance to cause the enemy gun to become a ghost ally for a few seconds. Well, that sounds helpful. New shirt, ammo advantage. Increase ammo clip for all weapons by 75. This is like one of my favorite ones to have. And then you just reload there, and we go from a 12-round clip to a 21-round clip. Like, it's just that easy. Increase weapon damage on skylines by 50%. Still pretty helpful, especially early on. 70% chance that a melee target is stunned. Victim is vulnerable for 4 seconds. So there's a lot of different stuff. Each hat has its own attribute. Seems as though we have a few infusions right here. And I think that just gave us our... No, it didn't. Where are the... Wow, there's a lot of shit in here. Whoa, I don't remember there being this much in the season pass. There must be a whole lot of extra stuff in this version of the game. So we'll go ahead and we'll unlock our shield upgrade.
Nice.
And that is basically the... Is he dead or asleep? The defining factor between regenerative health. Health does... I don't remember if it does or does not regen, but the shield does, which is, in the long run, a lot more helpful, I would say. But you can also work on your salt infusion, so we'll go ahead and we'll do a salt infusion. I want to see how many more there are. 1, 2, 3, and I think she gives us 1, yeah, so 4. So we'll go ahead and upgrade each one once. Actually, so we should be able to get each one to 2, which is pretty nice. And we'll get the rest of these and see what there is. Fleet Feet. When evading, movement speeds are increased. And then you can see your comparison. Movement speeds are increased, affects side strafing, backpedaling. I'm actually going to equip that instead of the Skyline one, just because having movement speed is a little more helpful in this game, I think, personally. Increased damage to Handyman by 50%. We don't need to equip that yet, but it is helpful to have. After eating a snack, move 50% faster for 3 seconds again. Not the most helpful, but good to have. And that looks like that was our $500. What do we have here? Cigarettes. New boots. Betrayer. Killing a possessed human causes them to explode. Nearby enemies take 360 damage over 5 seconds. Now that actually sounds pretty cool, but actually, killing a possessed human causes them to explode. I think I'm gonna stick with my Fleet Feet for now, but we might put that on in a little bit. When found, Voxavones provide Silver Eagles. Well, that sounds awesome. 70%. I'm actually gonna do that because that's gonna give us a huge boost of money in the long run. Melee targets are knocked back. Oh, I didn't even see what that was in comparison to. So to change your clothes, you just go to this menu here. God, what was that under? It was under right here. Okay, so it was killing with a vigor traps. Melee targets are knocked back. We'll go with that. Because I don't use traps too often, but they are helpful. Wow, so yeah, we just got a lot of new cool stuff and a whole lot of money. Pick up some ammo, and if you haven't noticed already, these are the Lutesses. And we just got another shield upgrade.
Surprising.
Surprising that it worked.
Surprising that it didn't kill him.
But magnetic repulsive field around one's body might come in handy.
If it doesn't kill you.
And we're getting some machine gun rounds, which can only mean one thing.
Father
We'll be getting machine guns
Comstock
soon.
called on me today to write his biograph. Me. The man pays for exactly 100 pages in advance. Now, I'm half a Jew when I smell silver, so I say, Father, your flock would pay for 1,000. You know, why settle for less? And then the prophet looks to me and says, 100 will suffice, as I know how it ends.
That's kind of creepy. He knows how it ends, huh? Well, it looks like We've got people searching for us, so let's get a move on outside. I just love looking around this game. I'm sorry for taking so much time, guys. Damn. This is such a good-looking game. Alright. Big-ass airship. Groceries, meats. Monument Island, that's our destination. Let's see what we got going on here. Oh yeah, and with this you're able to... Woo! It's like magnetized. Oh, yeah, well, he said it for me. And then the world around us starts to shift. Is there something over here? Oh yeah, and you can attack people from skylines, like so. And we just got our second new weapon, the gold machine gun. Now this thing is awesome, and it'll be one of the more common weapons throughout the game. Extremely helpful, so definitely be picking this up and relying a lot on it. I was just seeing if we could go in here. Doesn't look like it though. Alright. Oh, right bumper switch. Okay. Oh. Is that another fireman? Can't even tell. Ugh, it's like their SWAT task force. They had their fancy World War I helmets. I just realized this is like right during World War I, is it not? Yes, during World War I. Correct me if I'm wrong. Don't get my facts fucked up. I'm not trying to be that guy, but... It is during World War I. World War I ended... God, I honestly cannot tell you. I'm confused if it's between 1910 and 1914 or 1914 and 1918. And I missed that, I guess. Can I activate you? Yes. Alright. It says do not damage your allies, but I feel like it's just gonna turn around and start shooting me, since there's no enemies in the vicinity. Or maybe we can't even destroy it right now. There does seem to be an auto-lock feature, which is kind of helpful. Especially for ranged enemies like that. I'm surprised it's able to auto-lock at that distance. But I'll take it. We'll go ahead and work on some of this Devil's Kiss we haven't used yet. Hello? Who said that? Oh, that's cool. Oh, the repeater. We haven't found that yet. That's like the Vox... So you'll find later on there's like a variant of each weapon between the two factions, whether it be Comstock's people or the Vox Populi, which we'll run into later. I wonder if I can go up there. Hello? I hear a fireman. Ooh, with the perfect toss. Oh, he was a skeleton. Did you see that? Oh, he ran into it. It wasn't my fault. Which one's shooting me? A real pistol. There's like molten holes on the ground where I left my flaming residue. We are out of salt. Hello? Make sure we destroy those. So one thing this game doesn't have that Bioshock 1 and 2 had was research. And while I'm kind of sad it doesn't because it was a cool feature, it's kind of convenient for the fact that you don't have to constantly worry about pulling your camera out in the middle of a firefight. Yada yada yada. The damage bonus, it basically gives you the perks and shit you get through your clothes and your weapon upgrades, would serve as the tonics and the damage bonuses. So let's, I wonder if I can jump on that. Can I jump on this? Here we go. Yes, cool. Sweet. Gotta explore everywhere, guys. Don't want to miss anything. Is that a person? That was definitely a person. I don't know if that was a glitch or what. Is there another one? Well, alright. I wonder if he is like an encounter for later.
Everyone stay calm and lock your doors if you can. The prophet foresaw this day would come, and he is prepared.
Devil's
The
Kiss.
answer is not in panic, but in prayer.
So if you happen to miss it earlier, you can get it there. There's actually a lot of opportunities to pick up plasmids in case you did miss them. But in any case, if you pick them up, like this one here, it'll just count as more salt, which is pretty nifty. See what's going on down here real quick. And it's cool because you can go into residents like this, and they'll usually have some new interesting secrets and stuff like that going on. If I'm not mistaken, I think there's like a chest in here or something. Yeah. Chest, and it's got this eye on it. You'll see this. This is like a cult coming up on. It's like one of those Confederacy cults. I think it might actually be, and don't quote me on this, I think it's like a variant of the KKK in a sense, based off the get-ups they wear.
Otis works up at the lodge part-time. He took this box from one of their secret ceremonies, and I know for sure there is something dear inside. Problem is, Otis is more fool than not. He didn't bother to also secure a key from the Feathered Brothers to open the damn thing.
Don't worry, guys, he's a progressive. But Booker DeWitt doesn't like loose ends, so I think we're gonna have to... You know, that was a lot more gruesome than it needed to be. A lot more gruesome. This game has updated its blood and gore very dramatically, and I am a fan of that in video games, so I am loving it wholeheartedly. Don't think of me as a psychopath, you know you love it too. It's all just a game. It's here for fun and enjoyment and amusement. Anything down there? No. So we will be coming back to this area once we find this key up ahead. Do I remember where it's at? Not exactly. I just have an idea. Who just leaves their money around? Is it like the tip or the check? A meeting of the Columbia Friends of the Negro Society. Yeah. It's an early time in America's life.
It was bound to happen.
Violence is not a foregone conclusion.
It's a printing press.
When they're after. Go. They're looking.
Police! We're in need of your assistance!
They're here!
Shh. Keep your voice down.
Police are after me. Oh, what the fuck? This dude alright? Sir, are you okay?
Move on.
Oh, it's their Negroes. God, I don't like saying that. It's all part of the game, guys. All part of the game. Okay, let's see. Cute little fireplace. Nice painting of, who is that, Abraham Lincoln, I do say? Yes, indeed. It looks like frickin' Comstock behind him. Doesn't that look like Comstock right there? Like he's spying.
Inside! Inside!
God, that is so brutal. Fuck out of here. Oh, he ain't even dead. There you go. Light them up, not me. Looks like we got ourselves a vending machine over here. Get away from me, fireman. Oh god, yeah, I forgot, firemen like to do their suicide bombing.
The false Shepard is loose in the streets of our
Who's that?
city. Will you suffer the shame of allowing your wives and your daughters to fall
That's cool looking.
nations? Or will you act? Act for your women folk. Act for your profit.
Act for your women folk. I like women folk. You must be ever vigilant against the scourge of the Vox. So the Vox are like a freedom fighter kind of group in Colombia, fighting for the rights of all those that Colombia and Comstock put down, such as slaves and the like. Oh, they got my turret, okay. Getting closer to Monument Island.
Comstock came by the wagon at dawn. Man was just transfixed by my trophy scalps. Asked about the white ones there. I said, well, sir, if your quarry dwells in the jungle and beds down with the local color, why split hairs? Not a chuckle out of him. Either he ain't seen a man go native, or maybe too many. Anyhow, now it's got me hunting down this Daisy Fitzroy. Hope he don't expect me to stuff and mount her. Yeah.
Gross. You're gross. Whoever that was. Some, like, bounty hunter or something, I guess. That's what it sounded like, at least. I like these mechanical horses a lot. I wish I had a companion, like a follower in Fallout. And then, it's crazy, because you go from this nice, bright, patriotic area, and you turn over here, and you see this. Audimus Patria Nostra Defendere. The creepy eye we saw in the chest. Well, we can only move forward, so let's enter this courtyard of hell. Comstock fights the Serpent of Nations. That is a really cool looking statue. It's like a three-headed Hydra with different nations for the heads. And Comstock's apparently the hero that saved everyone, saved the day and all that. Look, everything's like creepy now. Alright, so this is one of those places I'm telling you about that you'll learn a little more about it. And this is Order of the Raven. They worship certain people and hate on other ones, as you will find coming up. And here are their get-ups. They have the kind of pointed hat thing going on. Makes their heads an easier target, which I like. John Wilkes Booth, apparently their hero, the man who assassinated Abraham Lincoln. Alright, so the guys in here are basically cult worshippers of, basically groups that were pro, I'm going to imagine, Confederacy, slavery, that sort of jargon. One's against the Union, which they come here to group up.
Tools to build a new Eden. They did so without hesitation. For 85 years, they prepared the way.
Protecting our race.
But when the great apostate came, he brought war with him, and the fields of Eden were soaked with the blood of brothers. The only emancipation he had to offer was death.
The atmosphere in this game is so freaking good. I love just these little windows like this right here. Just this little area. A window showing some light on ravens eating garbage. There's a little carcass of an animal. Machine gun mounted up. Just all the little details. And then this is the picture I remember most. John Wilkes Booth with like a halo around his head shooting or assassinating Abraham Lincoln with devil horns and glowing red eyes. A beautiful feast of just gross, disgusting, messed up food and whatever else. Who knows? Who knows what's honestly on this table? We're gonna step all over it though. Try not to get stuck on the candles and the grossness. And then we're gonna head back into the main lobby here. Head on up these stairs, I do believe. Wait, is this a doorway? Nope, okay. So up the stairs. God and country.
The prophet led us into Peking, where we demonstrated to the solemn below the true mission our founders had given us. And when the men and hypocrites of Washington come out.
Woo! Whoa, I had no idea that was gonna work that well. I thought it like glitched out and didn't work at all. God damn. Devil's Kiss is impressive. Was that everyone? God, that was fast. This vigor is awesome. I will check the upstairs before I head down to scavenge the bodies. Yes. Otherwise, we'll miss these salts. Our health bar looks so tiny. Ooh, here we go. Were we just up here? Yeah, we were just up here. God damn, that just littered the area. That was impressive. Blasted everyone to Kingdom Come. We got another infusion here. And we got the key to our chest. Give you optional to find valuable resources. Try revisiting places you've already been to find it. Okay, so there's multiple times where we find keys throughout this, and we can either go back and find out where it was and just go from there, or you can just skip it altogether. But I am obviously going to go back because you will usually get a lot of good stuff, either a lot of money, that's really the best thing you can get. Oh, a lot of money or like different clothes and things like that. Plus it's not too far out of the way a lot of the time, so it's definitely worth going back. We also got an infusion there. I put it into my vigors. I want to get my vigors upgraded as quickly as I can. Personally, I think the vigors and the shield are the better of the two. Health is decent. I mean, obviously it's good to have its health, but compared to the other two, I think vigors, obviously for being able to use as many as you want at your leisure with less cost, and the shield, because the shield is the thing that takes the most brunt of the damage and does the regenerating and all that. So it's definitely good to have upgraded. So we're back in the house now. We're gonna head down to this chest here and see what's inside. And just like that, we got ourselves another infusion. I think... Ooh, we're gonna go ahead and go with salts again. Get our salts up to 5. So our salts are already halfway fully upgraded, which is so helpful to have this early on in the game. Granted, they did give us a lot of infusions, but I think... I don't remember if it was like there weren't enough infusions to max everything out, or if there were just enough, or what the case was, but I know for a fact there were more infusions. There were more infusions in the beginning of the game this time than they were in the old version of the game. And it seems enemies can respawn in certain areas. Probably areas you venture back to for reasons like that. But we'll head back into the Raven Cult house. Back into the racist household and press on through. How's that? Get that. Alright, so we are back in the room of the Raven cult, and I'm gonna go ahead and stop this video right here, guys. Welcome back to Bioshock Infinite. I hope you guys are enjoying as much as I am playing, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.